with a big thud back there.
Tobacco use is the single most preventable cause of disease, disability, and death in the United States. Every year, about 443,000 people prematurely die from smoking or exposure to secondhand smoke, and another 8.6 million live with serious illness caused by smoking. Despite these risks, approximately 46.6 million U.S. adults smoke cigarettes. Smoking will most likely kill you, and secondhand smoke will expose your kids and friends to serious disease and death. We smokers must quit, and we must prevent our youth from starting. I myself have struggled with smoking on and off since high school. Even though I don't smoke very much, I have noticed I have problems getting short of breath when doing various activities, including playing with my kids. My husband smokes a lot. He wheezes and wakes up sometimes choking, and he's only 32. We have to quit smoking, or our lives will drastically be impacted by smoking. I will go over health risks, physical changes smoking will cause to your appearance, and how much money you will waste on smoking, and steps to quit. The benefit of quitting smoking is that you will save money, your skin and physical appearance will improve, and most important, you are less likely to die from some horrible disease. Let's go over the health risks and changes to your physical appearance if you keep smoking. Smoking causes serious disease and a lot of the time death. In the meantime, you will look years older than you are and feel terrible. In 1964, the Surgeon General learned that smoking caused 3 diseases, and now 40 years later, we know that smoking causes disease in nearly all the organs of the body. Most people know that smoking is bad, but it's actually worse. Not only does it cause lung cancer, larynx cancer, and bronchitis, it also causes acute myeloid leukemia, cataracts, pneumonia, aneurysms, cancers of the cervix, kidney, and pancreas, and stomach. And not only does it cause cancer, respiratory, and cardiovascular disease, and reproductive effects, it causes eye diseases, loss of bone mass, and ulcers. Not only does smoking cause horrible diseases that will take approximately 10 years off your life, Health.com talks about how smoking will ruin your legs. It will cause bags on your eyes. Smokers are 4 times as likely than non-smokers to feel unrested after a night's sleep. It will cause psoriasis, dry red spots all over the skin. A 2007 study showed people who smoked 11 to 20 years had a 60% chance of getting it. Your teeth will be icky. Nicotine stains teeth, and smokers are 6 times more likely to suffer from tooth loss, gum disease, and oral cancer. Premature aging and wrinkles. Smoking hampers the blood supply that keeps skin looking supple and healthy. It will stain your fingers yellow from the nicotine. Men are twice as likely than non-smokers to lose their hair. Your natural glow will be gone instead of gray appearance. And skin cancer is the #1 leading cause caused by smoking. Another problem with smoking is how much money smokers will spend on killing themselves. I calculated the amount of money my husband alone has spent on cigarettes. He smokes about 30 a day and has smoked for about 16 years at about $5 a pack. It's right around $43,000. Even if you don't smoke, cigarettes may affect your finances. Health.com says between 1997 and 2001, smoking was responsible for $167 billion in annual health care costs and lost productivity in the U.S. alone. Now that we have a clear picture on how bad smoking is, let's talk about what to do about it. Obviously, you need to quit smoking. It's hard, but 70% of smokers want to quit, and they can be successful. Tobacco is as addictive as heroin. Nicotine is 1,000 times more potent than alcohol, 10 to 100 times more potent than barbiturates, 5 to 10 times more potent than cocaine or morphine. A 1 to 2 pack a day smoker takes about 200 to 400 hits daily for years. This is constant intake of a fast-acting drug which affects your mood, concentration, performance, and eventually produces dependence. Pressures to relapse are both behavioral and pharmacologically triggered. Quitting involves a significant, serious psychological loss, a serious life change. There are lots of resources out there to help us a smoker quit smoking. Here in Idaho, a smoker can get 4 weeks of nicotine replacement therapy for free, including nicotine patches, gum, and lozenges. All you need to do is call 1-800-QUIT-NOW. Other tips for quitting: you need to set a date to quit, condition yourself, have a realistic expectation, know that withdrawal symptoms are temporary, you need to have support mentally and physically, reward yourself by buying something with the money that you save from not smoking. Do you ever wonder what happens to your body the moment after you stop smoking? QuitSmoking.com says after 20 minutes of the last cigarette, your body begins a series of changes that continues for years. Your blood pressure drops to normal, your pulse rate drops to normal, body temperatures of the hands and feet increase to normal. After 24 hours, your chances of a heart attack decreases. 48 hours, the nerve endings start regrowing. Ability to smell and taste is enhanced. 2 to 3 months, your circulation improves, walking becomes easier, and your lung function increases by 30%. After 1 to 9 months, coughing, sinus congestion, fatigue, and shortness of breath decrease. The cilia regrows in the lungs, increasing the ability to handle mucus, clean the lungs, and reduce infection. And the body's overall energy increases. After a year, excess risk of coronary heart disease is half of that of a smoker. After 5 years, lung cancer rate for an average smoker decreases by almost half. Stroke risk is reduced to that of a non-smoker of 5 to 15 years after quitting. After 10 years, lung cancer death rate similar to that of a non-smoker. Precancerous cells are replaced. Risk of cancer to the mouth, throat, and bladder, kidneys, and pancreas decreases. And after 15 years, your risk of coronary heart disease is that of a non-smoker. Quitting smoking is essential, but preventing our youth from starting is equally as important. Programs like Rebel and New Jersey use the youth themselves to educate their peers that smoking is not cool and it kills. I think this is a great way to prevent smoking since teenagers are mostly influenced by their peers. This is important to educate our youth since the vast amount of smokers start as young people. Now let's recap what we know about smoking. Smoking kills thousands of people every year. It takes away our appearance, our energy in the meantime. It's a super expensive habit that will eventually most likely lead to our death. We must quit smoking. Smoking will lead to nothing good. And the secondhand smoke we expose our kids and friends to could also lead to disease or death to them too. Our body can repair most of the damage smoking causes as long as we quit before irreversible damage is done. We'll have better skin, feel healthier, and we'll have lots more money. Some people don't want us to quit. They think that by us dying 10 years premature, we won't incur as many health care bills as non-smokers. Well, I'm not going to die 10 years or more before I'm supposed to. Please quit with me.